Hi, Sherilyn. Yes, guys, I'm not feeling the greatest. So we're going to see how I do. So I'm just going to wait for a few minutes before so everyone can jump on. Pricey boxes behind me, Sherilyn. We are actually starting to pack because we are moving. I'm going to full warn you guys, my setup is probably going to be very weird when we move. I'll explain it later. I have all types of goodies to show you guys tonight. I'm going to tuck this away because what I got to show you, they are massive. Guys, you can probably hear my lovely dog. Oh, he's been so bad today. And I got something else to show you that I ordered from one of my sponsors. Which I can't wait to show it to you. So, tuck this away for a minute because I do want to show you goodies I got. So, if you're wondering who I dug out today, I kind of dug out two. This is as far as I've gotten on my mystery kit that's in Scarrero. I dug out this beauty. That's all I've done for that because it's confetti heavy. So I have actually packed away almost every whip I have. So right now I only have 4 paintings out. So I'm going to have to package those away shortly. If you wonder what I'm talking about, we actually got a house. So let me explain this house to you guys. This house is different in so many ways. So the garage, they have started to convert it into an in-law suite. So that is me and my husband's space. And his sister's the one that got the house. And she will have the house pretty much to herself. She does work very weird hours, so we will be getting a good chunk of the house ourselves as well. So the only rooms we will be sharing is the bathroom and the kitchen and possibly the living room. Those are the three rooms we will be sharing because they are on the ground floor. Now, guys, remember, I live in a New England state. The houses aren't as massive as they are out west. Like, I know Texas, the houses are huge because they have the landscape to make up for it. So we got more yard than house, but the garage, guys, oh dear, guys. So it's going to be a work in progress. When I mean that, I mean that. So the garage is as tall as the house. Hi, Jen. But it isn't finished. So that's going to be me and my husband's project, working project. First thing I want to do is get the flooring and the walls done. And then go from there. Because it is like a clean canvas. Because there's nothing in it at all. It's hollow. So it's going to be nice to be able to... We are going to add on to the garage. Because I eventually would like to have a diamond painting studio to where that room is strictly mine and that is it. So that's something we want to work on. There's a hideaway up in the roof, which has very good potential to become a loft. So if it does, I see my studio going up there. Because all we really would have to do is add on to it, go pretty much all the way across. Depending on the height, me and my husband's going to check it out when next week we sign my sister-in-law signs the closing for the house. So I'm wicked excited for this to be done. We won't be having to deal with stairs anymore, except when we have to go to the bathroom. Because right now, the garage does not have plumbing. So we can't really get a kitchen quite yet. But that is on my agenda. So we're going to build it out wide instead of back. Just guys, I didn't tell you the best part. It has storage underneath it as long as it is wide. So it's huge, the storage underneath. So as we're packing, we're downsizing. I did a lot of conversions today with my diamond paintings. I got almost every diamond painting into my tower. There's not many that aren't. So I have made the decision on how I'm going to pack my paintings away. I am going to get the long totes. I'm hoping fits all my paintings in it. I think that's the easiest way to transport it, to be quite honest. To where I can just bring those totes down underneath the garage, because I do have winter to deal with. So, mind you, the garage isn't that big, so I am literally bringing only one craft table and my tower is what I'm going to have. But I am literally going to be having certain artists on my tower. So it will be Ince Guerrero, Christopher Lavelle, all my top artists that I do. So you guys know that my event is coming up in November. I really sat down and thought hard about it. So in the comments down below, I want you to put in the comments how you feel about me doing a Craftably event. Because I've been itching to do a Craftably kit. You have no idea how many I have. I have so many of Craftably, it's ridiculous. I've been itching to do one. So, Craftably is probably one of the most hardest kits to get now because they are no longer in business. But they are one of the best companies I've ever dealt with before. And it kind of keeps the artwork open. So I'm not going to alleviate from just having Craftably kits. So if you don't have a Craftably kit, your artist or the artwork has to start with the letter M or C. I threw M in there because of Merry Christmas. So if your artist starts with the letter M or C, you can do this event. I am actually going to be doing 2 paintings for this event. I'm going to do one that's a Diamond Art Club and do one that's a Craftably. My Craftably, I've already picked it out. I've been wanting to do this Craftably kit a long time. So I haven't quite decided if I'm going to stick with it or not, but hopefully I'll have it unpacked when we start. I do have 2 kits. I cannot wait to show you these kits because they just fall into that spooky Halloween season right off the bat. My phone's been weird, so this was the only way I could show these on my channel with it being worth it. But I'm so excited what I'm about to show you guys. I am actually going to do a shop spotlight right now. She is based in New Hampshire, but she does ship. So I wanted to. So Sherilyn, I will try to send you her link so that if people want to buy from her shop, they can. Her shop is strictly Facebook. She does a lot of Tumblr drops, but she does also do croc charms. She does all types of different things. She actually makes jewelry as well as the spinners. I know the wind has been crazy today because of the storm, but guys, I cannot wait to show you this cup. So I had asked her, and of course I stored that painting away today as I'm showing the painting, the cup that goes with that painting. Sherilyn probably already knows what I got. So my favorite franchise horror-wise is Friday the 13th. Hands down, always has been. So I wanted a tumbler that was dark, but as well as it showed what he was. So I am actually going to be getting another cup from her once we get moved, I think. I am going to go ahead and put that order in and just tell her to hold it until we get moved to where I have a spot to put it. I want Nightmare on Elm Street, but I want all the tumbler wraps I have seen them do, it doesn't look right. So I'm going to see what she can do for me. But there's a little extra with this tumbler. It glows in the dark. So I got Jason Voorhees. I mean, you can't miss his face if you tried. So there's a little extra. His face glows in the dark. The wood scene glows in the dark. And see how it has the campfire. It has the tents right here. Gorgeous, gorgeous cup. So her Facebook group is called Hornhill Customs. The detail is just stunning. I actually wish they would do a diamond painting like this. So, that is my spooky cup. Then, oh, so happy it got here in time before I had to pack it. So, one of my sponsors is a Canadian shop, a very new Canadian shop to me. Yellow Dog Designs has been on my radar for a while. And I'm like, I like their way they do their trays. I think I found my new love for trays. Not gonna lie. So, but before I get into my regular trays I got them, they dropped a special tray. I didn't think I was gonna like it. Not gonna lie. It looked kind of cheap. But they came out with a spooky Halloween pumpkin tray. There's a catch. So getting these tray lids off is like work. So to be quite honest, when these lids are on, you could do this. You could throw it like 5 meters down the road. I guarantee this lid ain't coming off. Because I'm going to show you the little extra they do with their lids versus all the other shops I bought from. So it does, you can use the lip on the back. I don't do that because it's harder to get off. So I use the tongue here. And I kind of wiggle it. But if you have drills in there, do it with it on the table, please. So I'll show you. I'm not going to show you the inside yet because the inside's the best part. So this is how their trays are. This is why you have a tight fit, because you have this extra oomph to keep the tray lined up. I like this, how they did this. Then you have your, they gave you 2 different types of stoppers. I'm only going to show you the one, as this is the one I like. Then they have a feature that, as far as I know, they are the only tray shop that first launched it. So down here at the bottom, with the first hack that, one of the hacks that came out recently was you put washi tape at the bottom of your tray, and it will just push the regular drills down, and you have straight lines going all the way down. We will test that tonight, because we are going to test out a drill field on one of my new canvases. And this is the tray we're going to be using. I always test out the drill field for a new artist spotlight. And I have a new artist that I have never purchased from over here. But I was quick with the fingers. Yeah, you can definitely hear the crunching and everything else. So, like you saw, they do something a little different with their lines and with their background. I'm going to show you why I get their trays, why I'm falling in love with them. I do not like fighting with, okay, I need to get a light color tray to do dark color drills and dark color tray to do light color drills. I don't like that concept. It's annoying. Okay, I do have a regular stopper. I'll show you that in a minute. So here is my green sparkly tray. So this has the white filament on the bottom. It has the green. The color of the tray is the lines. Then of course you have the washi tape method at the bottom. And you do have your stopper here, which is tight. Trying to get it out. It's not gonna like me. There. So we're gonna put in this stopper and see what happens. See, yeah, they're really tight. Their stoppers are tight. So guys, there's that tray. Same concept. So guys, let me see if I can find it. It says V5. That's version 5. Let's see if this one shows it. Same thing, version 5. So this is what you would call their medium trays. So I got their extra large trays because I like using a lot of drills. I was like, I'm really going to test to see how well these work. So far, this is my favorite filament so far. It is like a sparkly lavender gray. I'm loving this filament. So you have the white and you have your washi tape method. So this is the extra large. Let's see if it shows. Yes, extra large version 5. So this has that lavender chromey look. And I love the starburst effect their filaments portray. Gorgeous, gorgeous tray, guys. So next time, I want to see if they can put my name on it. So this is my cyan blue tray. So guys, I'm going to talk about filament for a minute. I have gotten many cyan blue color trays because I like them for my dark colors. This is going to probably be my dark color tray, the pumpkin, till I figure out how. So I'm going to get with the owner and see there's a way to make this background dark, but probably use brighter lines for a light tray, because obviously you're not going to be able to use light colors in this. These are strictly for dark colors. But I think I will be able to use this tray, a Halloween tray, for my light colors because of the orange and the black. So this is from Yellow Dog Designs. Their trays, I'm going to full warn you, they are really, really tight. They are nothing of the faint of heart. But to be quite honest, they put Mooney Maid to shame. I love my Mooney Maid trays. I've already been using this one. This is my favorite tray so far. It throws every tray shop I have bought from under the water, because I like the washi tape method. I like the light background to where I can demo paint dark colors and not have to worry about it. So I am going to contact them about light color back with light drills and having a dark color background, if they can do that. I'm pretty sure, because they just did the pumpkin tray. So I got 4 trays. Oh, believe me, I plan on purchasing more. So I'm a very big fan of their trays. Now, we're going to do something. I'm going to talk about Walmart for a minute. Guys, this is my favorite artist, hands down. I'm kind of disappointed. I was kind of hoping for better. So, I picked up some diamond dots at work. Guys, oh, I'm so in trouble because I know it's going to happen. So we got a 4-foot section at work. Very small section. I walked over there, guys. They had every possible Dreamer design kit you can think of, plus accessories, plus everything. So reality kind of clicked a little bit. It's like, you know what that means, right? What company is always with Dreamer Designs? Diamond Art Club is just 1 foot, almost 1 foot in the door. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for them to license with Walmart. So Jen, they are in the craft section where scrapbooking is. That's where I found it. Jen, this might be up your alley. This is my favorite landscape artist. I paid $12. Plus I got 10% off because of my discount. So I paid $11, I think, for each kit. They're very small, I'm not gonna lie. I did kind of start on one of these. Not much, just enough to test the waters. I think this is the one I started. Yes. So, my favorite artist they are licensed with is Thomas Kincaid. 100%. I always click with the fingers. So we have 2 versions, I think. I didn't really get... I spotted the Thomas Kincaid, and I was like, yep, I'm grabbing it. Their kits are very small, but you know what? Small sometimes is better. This is like a 30 by 40. The difference between... I mean, Diamond Dots is known for partials. It's what they're known for, partial kits. To be honest, I think because it's Thomas Kincaid, they have to give him a full drill field. So, I got this one here. Very cute. I can't wait for it to be finished. And, you know the best part about these? It comes with an AB. So I'm not going to get into detail because I have already started this one. See if I can show you the thumbnail. There's the thumbnail. Gorgeous, gorgeous kits. So I am definitely waiting for Walmart to license with DAC because that is going to cause me some problems. Okay, now we're going to get into these lovely paintings. You can probably see the boxes in the background. There's nothing in them yet. So, I am actually going to... was able to snag the mystery box. So, I will show those paintings as well. So one of the paintings I got in my mystery kit was one of the ones I was hoping for. Because they pulled off one of my kits that they're not going so hot. They really are. I sold one painting today, this past week. It was my dark and light meat. It's my wolf kit. So we are going to get into the one that I'm so excited about. And I might actually start it for the Spangler event coming up. I should have gave you a hint. So, I got Trick or Treat with Cat in my mystery box. So, guys, why I was bumming was because Scaredy Cats is no longer on their site. I was like, well, maybe this kit was meant to be the keep. Because I almost stashed this one. But I'm like, you know what? I cannot destash it. So I'm not going to get into the drills. Oh yes, I have plenty. So let me show some of my pins that I'm destashing. I'm destashing quite a few. And one just dropped, but we ain't learned about that. This is a MS by Danny pen. It is a beachy pen. I can't hold it because where the stars are, because they hurt really bad. There's this pen here. Nope, can't do it. This is a Diamond Pen Pal pen. It's too small. And that's a rare thing with me. This is an O'Brien custom pen. I don't like how small it is. Then we have, this is a Poshy pen. Has the neon look to it. This is a Bistro Blank. This is the Hearts. I planned on using it for Queen of Hearts, Queen of Wands, but I was like, no. Then I have another. These pens do not want to stay. So guys, there's one thing I want to suggest to you guys. Do not get pens that are clear. There's a lot of reasons why I'm saying this. I'm going to show it to you in a minute. So, here's my kind of beachy Calypso pen. Okay, let me see if I can find my... Here's the... Oh, no, that is not the rest of them. Thought I grabbed the rest of the pins I was destashing now. Because these are no's. So I'm going to show you what happens to clear acrylic. So I'm trying to get you as close in the viewfinder as possible. This was my very first pen I purchased. It is starting to yellow. I am actually going to contact Diamond Pen Pal to see if they can remake this pen a little bit more not in the clear resin. More... See if they can find this, the mesh. The mesh does something to the resin to cause it not to yellow as quick. This is one of my favorite pens. Like this is already starting to yellow. Not much, but enough for me to notice. But yes, the lava pens, there's no stopping them from yellowing. So if you just remember that in the back of your head, that when you get something that's clear resin, it will yellow over time. So we're going to get into this gorgeous image. So, guys, this painting just gave me life. And I can't remember. Yes. And someone said that they don't like the dotted lines. Diamonds and Washi, not a fan. Because she uses washi tape. I don't. If I'm going to do anything, I'm going to use release papers. But guys, oh my gosh. Next year, I do plan on, I'm going to do this one in the summer so that I have it ready for Halloween so I can frame it. See if I can get you in the finder here. So guys, here we are. Cute little black cat with the pumpkin and the two dragons. So I thought this was perfect. So I'm only going to show you the two new kits I got for the mystery kit box. Guys, to be honest, I prefer rolling my canvases outward. How many of you guys like doing that? Probably wondering what I'm talking about. I like rolling them out this way. Because they seem to slide in the box a whole lot better than they do when you have a rolled canvas. So there's that. Now, guys, these next three are all the things Halloween is, the way I look at Halloween. So I'm going to show you the next one from my mystery box. So a lot of people's like, why did you keep it? It's a girly image. Well, I'm going to tell you why. So, I was big into Bewitched. Bewitched was one of my favorite shows as a kid. I am probably one of those very few kids out there that loved oldie shows. I Love Lucy, Bewitched. I think what drawn me to that was Judy Garland, to be quite honest. Judy Garland, I love Wizard of Oz. It's still my favorite movie of all time. So when I show you this kit, this kit is a beast. It is not small. So I am going to show you this kit in as much of the viewfinder as I can. This kit, guys, I saw it and opened it and I gasped for air. Mind you, my asthma is not liking me lately. So we're going to pause for a minute because I do have to catch my breath for a minute. So I went to the doctor today. They upped my asthma medication to 200 mcgs. That is kind of what asthma is based off of. So my breathing's getting worse is pretty much what he told me. He has me on an antibiotic and a steroid to get rid of this. I did get a flu shot today. I'm shocked they allowed it with how I sound. But I'm feeling okay. But they did tell me wait 2 weeks, at least 2 weeks before I go and get my COVID shot, because it is going to hurt. I'm going to be sore. So I'm going to wait 2 weeks and go get my booster and go from there. Because, guys, I do not feel like getting sick this year because I am over it. And also, top of that, my cholesterol was a little wonky, as well as my blood sugar. But I didn't fast. So, in things considered, I didn't fast, and those were the only two things they found wrong. So I'm like, okay, those things I can work on. But And that's what sucks about someone who has asthma like I do. One of the first things he says is exercise. Guys, exercising for someone who's asthmatic is not in the same equation at all. As I go up a flight of stairs, I'm winded. I have lost 7 pounds, which shocked me. So I originally was weighing like at 183. I was, I wasn't too big. But I've gained a lot of weight since I moved to Rochester. So it's time I, do something about it. So I'm going to try to do something about it. I used to be really persistent with salads. So I'm going back to my getting salads on my lunch. And that's what sucks about working in a retail company. You have so many options to choose from. So I'm going to try to stick to a very strict salads and fruit and stick to that and go from there. But getting onto this kit, since I've controlled my breathing a little bit, because as you guys know, I did not do a live last week. So let's talk about the grand prize giveaway for the month of September. Month of September has already gone by. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make it easy. I am doing 2 grand prize giveaways in the month of October. So I am going to pick 2 paintings. And actually, whatever paintings that are finished will go into the whole random picker. And I will write those names down. They will go in the random picker. And I will pick that, whatever they pick, I will contact you. And then I will tell you who to contact. Diamond Art Club and all of, I think Diamond Art Club's giving me either 2 or 3 $25 gift cards. I gotta look at my notebook. But, so, guys, I have enough Treasure Quest cards to get a $50 gift card. And I'm sincerely considering doing it for the Instagram kit coming out. But I'm gonna wait because I'm saving all those cards to get a custom done. Oh, this painting. This might be up Jen's alley. I really see it being up her alley. This is one I really see them releasing to the public. It is big. I mean, this is... And her artwork isn't usually my vibe. But I think this one will be. This one gave me Bewitched vibes all the way. And then, on top of that, they added a character in here that reminded me of Nightmare Before Christmas. If you don't know, that's one of my favorite movies during Halloween season. So I got Halloween Bedroom. Guys. I won't. Yeah, she's trying out the alien putty. Guys, so see this dude here? He is from Nightmare Before Christmas. So yes, guys, this is Halloween Bedroom. It has a lot of Halloween stuff that you don't typically see in a Halloween kit. Pumpkins, of course, you always see pumpkins. Spiders are usually never. Skulls all the time. If you've not seen an Inscarero kit, Now, guys, these next two. My husband went nuts with the next one I'm going to show you. He was like, what? I'm like, so I see them coming out with another one. I'm waiting. Then I'm going to be quick with the fingers with it. So I can definitely tell this next artist I'm going to show you. And this painting was by Mrs. Butter D. I'm not a fan of her artwork. But that one I like because of Bewitched. So I think this next artist has that hocus pocus flair. But before we get into these kits, I have an announcement. I purchased a Nightmare Before Christmas kit. I'm so excited. Principal Painter unboxed it. And I knew I was going to get it. So, if you guys don't know, Diamond Art Club is now licensed with Disney, which scares my bank account. Because the one thing I'm waiting for is the villains. I love Ursula. I love, what's her face? Yeah, that person. Maleficent. Guys, I love all the villains, which kind of scares me. So with that, I'm in trouble. And I'll be really in trouble if they bring back the princess panels. If they bring them back, I'm in so much trouble. But they kind of did. Because Diamonds and Washi unboxed the other Nightmare Before Christmas image. Oh, I'm done for a while. That probably did me in. That's why I'm probably going to have to use my points to get my Inscriero image. If they bring those panels back, I'm in so much trouble. Because Loki is a Disney image. The Frozen Girls is a Disney image. Because I think that's how they're going to wiggle their princess panels back onto their site. Because I think that was the biggest problem before, that they didn't have the licensing with Disney to have them. So now, since they're licensed with Disney, I guarantee they're going to try their best to get them back on their site. Because people are spending $400, $500, even $600 for one painting. No, I'm not. So, this artist spotlight, I'm going to show you. Oh gosh, guys, I'm so excited. But before I get into it, I'm going to give you some little hocus pocus trivia here. The girls, the sisters, at the very end of the movie, you see them kind of poof away, but they poof away in this weird glittery type of way, where Winfred, she poofed away in this weird greenish orangey color. Then Kathy Najimy poofed away in this reddish type of color. And then Sarah Jessica Parker poofed away in a bluish purple. And that's why I'm going to show you this kit first. Because these kits are giving me off Hocus Pocus vibes all the way. And me and my husband, we usually watch that every Halloween. I'm actually going to do pumpkins this year, I think. I haven't carved a pumpkin in a long time. Ooh. And this one I needed to dig out the bookie hook thing. Yeah, I'm going to have to tape this box up because it's disintegrating. So, thank you for your purchase. Has all the lovely discount codes in it. This has 1 crystal, 1 fairy dust, and 3 ABs. Here is the image, guys. This is Witch's Night Out. Love it. So there's a reason why I got this. Now, anybody who's ever diamond painted Starry Night, this is giving me Starry Night vibes. So, I'm still waiting for that kit to be restocked. I want the newer version of Starry Night because they added a lot of specials to it. So this one is the one we are going to test the drill field on. And the reason I'm doing that because I know these kits aren't going anywhere. So we have some baggies handy. I don't put mini drills down on my kits I know I'm keeping for that reason. This is confetti heavy. If you're not a fan of confetti, I would not recommend this kit. There's your drills. Redonkulous. Because this has 58 colors. And this artist, she makes her kits in landscape form. So we're almost done here. So I'm going to show you a little hack that I learned with the new system here. So before I get any further into this, I'm going to move my pens over. So what we're going to do before we get into this is I'm going to flip you around first off, but I'm also going to show you ways to work on a canvas if you just don't have the room for it. So we're here, guys. Sorry for the shadowing. Give me a minute. I might be able to get rid of some of it. There we go. So, look at her gorgeous face. So this is a landscape, if you don't know. So half of her is already drooping down. So if you have a craft table like I do, it's easy enough to just tuck it into the lift system. Yes. So I have a lift, this table, an angle. So all angled tables have a gap that you can work with. That's one thing I like about them. Miss Coffee taught me this trick. Okay. Just trying to get it to fit the way it needs to. Okay. And now we just place our thing down here. Down there. Down there. Now you have your art space. So, speaking of art space here, probably wondering, well, what are you going to teach us? So, I'm going to try to get you in the viewfinder as possible. So, Diamond Art Club has come out with these perforated sheets, now with the dotted lines on them. And I'm going to show you a hack I learned working on my Inscuro kit in the living room. I think I have something to use to cut the plastic. Oh, right there. Guys, I'm so slow today. So, here's a ceramic cutter. Sorry about that. So I'm going to try to find a section right here. We are going to diamond paint that. And you're probably like, well, how? I'm going to show you. Okay. Yeah, this is not going to be easy to do on camera, but so right here, right up here. So you have your dotted lines going all the way around. So you would take your ceramic cut blade. Now, what I do is I feel for the plastic. So you now you can definitely feel the plastic start to buckle, if that's the right word. So I use tweezers. So the ceramic blade kind of helps sometimes it doesn't like to be cooperative. So what I do is I try to cut it as close to, so we've cut the bottom. Hear that? So there you go. And then you kind of fold it over. So now you have your sticky spot. So this is probably one of the best hacks I've actually thought about doing. So, because this painting is so dark, I actually have to use my light pad for it. So I got the sister as well. I actually purchased Winfred. Give me a minute here, guys. I gotta put the light pad underneath because I want to see, we're going to check to see how tight the drill field is for this. Oops. Let's not squish my, so we have that there. We have all these gorgeous colors. So you would treat this as if you were diamond painting anywhere else on the canvas. And I have These here, there's my Who's What's It's. I actually have my lovely Diamond Art Club pin, the metal placer, putty's ready to go. So, I already know the color we're going to do. So, a good tip I can give you guys, if you're going to work this way, I love working this way, I'm not going to lie. So, you can definitely see the square with the light pad. So, we're going to do the alien symbol here, because you're going to want to diamond paint as close as possible with your symbols. Mm-hmm. 3817. So, there's our symbol here, guys. I do like to show you artist spotlights. So, I do need to go grab a set of baggies. So what I like about this idea is that all these are covered. So your hand doesn't have to worry about getting into the sticky. So this is a very, very old cross stitch method I used to use when I did cross stitch. I would go as center as possible with the kit, with my cross stitch as possible. And then I would work outwards. And to be honest, I think that's what Diamond Art Club was, this idea came about, was because a lot of people that do diamond painting, oh, that worked out beautifully. First color, right off the bat. It's a good color to test it. So guys, here's the color. I did get some static guard. Let me dig out my drill tray here. We are using this beauty. Oh, that's gonna work perfect in this tray. So what I like is that I can literally place my tray either right here, I could do it here if I wanted, and just go to town. But I'm curious about the static. Diamond Art Club has been having issues with their drills. The static has been a real thing. Oh, and that came out beautifully. So I'm going to show you, that's the whole purpose of this little mini whip and chat. Show you what these trays are meant to do. So you just do your wiggle, wiggle, wiggle like you usually do. And guys, look at this. So, used to, when you diamond painted, you had to go digging for treasure down here. You don't have to do that anymore because Yellow Dog Designs eliminated that for you. So, we are going to place some drills down real quickly. So, your first drill is kind of right on the red line there. Diamond Art Club has fixed the problem with the sections. I have come to terms that single placing squares is the easiest way to do squares. I am waiting for DP with Sparklers to come out with enhancements for these girls. So there is no gapping. Even through the light pad, it's very minimal. Not a whole lot of color blocking. So I think they did that on purpose with these girls because Winfred is more color blocked, where she is more confetti. But that does not hurt my feelings. And also, we have our inventory next week, which that's not going to be pretty. I already know. So let's see how that landed. Not bad. There is alien putty in here, if you're wondering. So, the easiest way to do confetti, if you're doing it freestyle like I'm doing it right now. So I love that my hand's not in sticky. So, look here. So, if I was smart, I would stop what I was doing. Because then I would just go back and fill in these colors. But I only go up to a certain length. So, let's see if there's a way I can explain this a little better. So, confetti. Let's talk about confetti real quick. I have washi tape handy. I might. I do not, but you know what? We'll use this for an example. So, I have some emery boards here. So, right here. So what I do with my sections is I cut them into quadrants. Sometimes I use washi, sometimes I don't. But I will cut them into little blocks to do the confetti a whole lot quicker. So that's how I did my Art and Soul. And it does. It works so much easier. And you're probably wondering, well, how do you keep able to find the plastic the minute you start laying drills on these plastic pieces? It just makes it easier. So let me get down into dirty for a minute. So you can't really see the light like you used to. So this is so much easier to single place squares because squares are very finicky and I don't like fiddling with my painting. I have not come across a lot of trash drills though. It's just their drills have been really staticky. Okay, all I have plate. So sometimes my light does not show the color of what the drill is because the light pad shines on the back of it, which causes it to look dark, but it's not. This is like a minty color. So there are a lot of people that are all types of extra with confetti, where I am not. Mindy's diamond moment, she's something. Yes, that's kind of what I'm doing. That's why I picked the color I did, because it's a whole lot easier to kind of create a border for where you want to cut off the color from, especially a square, especially when you're working with a square this big that you're not used to. My squares are 3 times smaller than this. So my square is about half of this. So you can already see it. You can already see where the border has kind of started. So like what I would do is probably go, you don't want to go too far down or too far up, because that's when it becomes difficult to do the reaching. But that's what kind of makes this a life changer for me, is that if you want to, you can. So that kind of gets your body a little bit more looser, because you don't want to be in the same position a long period of time. So we're going to say, what if I want to diamond paint these over here? So I'm going to zoom you in so you know what I'm looking at. So I have some symbols here that I want to do. So you're probably thinking, okay, well, how would you do them? Well, there's 1 or 2 ways you can do this. You could bring your tray as close over as possible and go this way. You can flip your canvas if you want, but I'm not going to do that. I'm literally, yeah, my hand's going to kind of touch the glue, but not enough to stick. So, because my table is actually wide enough to where I could put my drill tray over here and do it that way. Like over here, I can do these. The downside to this is the light pad, because you don't know where your button is, so you gotta be very mindful of where your arm goes. So that's why I like the bigger light pads. I did order the new tip for these pens, because I am going to test something. Because let me show you. So you have this barrel here, guys. See the inside of that? That's hollow. What if you could use this type of tip in their acrylic pens? So I ordered one of their acrylic pens to test that theory, to see if that twist mechanism can work on their acrylic pens. I got just one. I wasn't too fussy about it. And then I purchased the Nightmare Before Christmas kit, and I got the little Halloween house. Wanted to do something a little different. So, yeah, I'm loving their drill fields now. I've kind of gone away from Dreamer Design just because I'm afraid to purchase from them, because I don't want a bad experience again. Hazel, it's okay. The saturation's really hurting my eyes. So I have actually thought about contacting them to see if they can just send me a new painting. One that isn't saturated. Just send me the painting itself, not the drills. I have the drills for it. The confetti in this one isn't too bad because I am so used to dreaming of being human. This is nothing. So guys, you saw that I did that over there. Got some goodies there. You probably notice I've been using these a lot in my lives and my channel. I really like their pens. They don't break. The barrels do. The alien putty did not like the barrel, so I ended up breaking it. So, show you how I usually do my pieces when I deal with confetti. Let me zoom you out. Oh, so Melinda, I meant to ask you, so do you put like drills on where the red lines are? Is that what you meant by markers? So I'm show you guys how I do confetti. So what I do, this is my stopping point. So I go up, and this furthest drill up, so it would be over, all the way to here and down. That is it. So like the next color I would be doing is that U-turn. So we're done with this color. I gotta find the lovely baggie that disappeared on me. Uh-oh. I know I just had it. Give me a minute, guys. I'll look for the lovely baggie. Yeah, I have stuff here, guys, so don't mind me. I'm looking. First thought was maybe I put it in the bag, but that's gonna bug me. Nope. Guys, I'm losing my mind. Oh my gosh, that's ridiculous. It was right here. Oh, it was right in front of me, guys. I'm sorry. So the antibiotics is working. Yeah, definitely needed them. So my doctor's really good about giving me medication. But I'll tell you what, these freaking tops for these trays are nuts. So to be honest, I think it's because the tray's new. When I slide into the so their lines are very tight with the squares, because I'm having a little trouble getting them back in the tray, but nothing that a little help with the stopper can't do. But yeah, so there's that color. I will do one more color with you. So that next color, we're going to do the U-turn, since I found my lovely baggie there. Actually, we're going to do a fairy dust next. As I do see some of it, it falls into my category here. I love playing with the fairy dust drills. That is Z597. Give me a minute here, guys, while I dig that color out. So, is that it? Yep. Guys, this color's gorgeous. I'm just going to tell you that right now. But I did want to see how well it shows up. Yeah, see the little glittery sparkle you see? I like the fairy dust better than the ABs. For one reason. It does not steal your wax if you're using lead wax. And it also kind of gives it a little bit more personality. So we will do the heart, because there's not much of it. There's a lot of it, but I'm going to do this square a little different today. Guys, oh my gosh, these drills are gorgeous. Let me see if I can get them to show. They kind of almost have that leather effect. So I have a whole bunch right there that I'm going to place. Before I do, I'm going to see if they fix that static problem they had in their drills. Because, guys, I can't do the static. But I did get static clean. Looky there. I think they did. I think they fixed their static issues that they had with their drills. So, this is the last color I'm doing. Why not do a special? Why not? Which is a heart. So, we are going to see. I'm actually going to use my yep, that's why I don't multi-place. I don't like using a multi-placer for squares. So it just does not work for me. Might be because I'm using alien putty. Some of the alien putties work well for me, and some of them, So that's what we'll do. We'll dig me out a actual putty. You know what? Which one is this? Apple Maple Bourbon. This is from a Pity Putty. They are no longer open, I don't think. But it's one of my favorite shops to get putty when they are open. So I do want to look, see if they're open yet. But the alien putty dries out real quick, which kind of is a bummer. So we're going to try this stuff here. It's been hanging around a little bit. So it takes me a little while. Sorry for the turbulence, guys. It is very stringy, but it is very forgiving. It's almost like Randa's, but a little bit more on the gummy side. I'm a hard presser, so putties are very hard for me to find that work. That's okay. I'll fix that in a minute. So guys, to be honest, it's not too difficult to learn tricks of the trade with confetti. It's just very time consuming. So I do prefer single placing squares, which takes more time, but this one I definitely want to get one of the witches done next year. That's probably going to be this one because it's giving me the Starry Night vibes. Sometimes I have to rearrange the world a little bit. Love the fairy dust in this, though. It's gorgeous. So, guys, I've been on for about an hour and a half. I'll flip you guys around. So before I go, I'm just going to give you a little picture, a little glimpse of Winfred. This is the other witch I got. So you have the pumpkins in the background here. Winfred's right here. And this is the painting that screams fall. So I got that one as well. So I am going to end on that note. I'm going to try to get some more rest. Feel a little bit more up to speed. So guys, you have till November 1st to finish up your paintings, and then I will do my grand prize giveaways all at once because it's easier for me. So guys, with that being said, love yourself. Oh, you wanted the artist. I will do that for you. It is Claudia McKinney. Melinda, so Witch's Night Out is still available. Winfred is not, but if you hit the notification bell for them, they will email you when it's back in stock. To be honest, why I think they did that is because of the whole red line thing going on. So guys, with that being said, love yourself, love each other, guys. Happy time painting, guys. Have fun. Bye.